It truly pains me, literally pains me not to be there this evening. But to due circumstances, I really want to thank the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. Every time you think of different honors and what they mean, and for everything that you guys, represent, the Outstanding American Award, it's awesome. It's awesome. And as a man, as a father, to receive an award where people recognize the small things, I think is some of the most important things you can never be proud for. So thank you again to all of the other recipients and the people that's receiving these great honors. Congratulations to you. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person, but we should definitely, truly receiving awards tonight. Congratulations, congratulations. Brief history about Coach Poole. I know he'll probably smile before anything, because I was introduced to wrestling in a very unique way. Ninth grade year at Kathleen Junior High, where Coach Poole was the wrestling coach at that time. I was actually playing basketball. Yeah, I did play basketball a little bit. And I walked in, and I was in the gym one day, and we was practicing basketball, and the guy kept going to the rim, and he just kept yelling, "Foul, foul, foul." And I just got so mad, and I'm like, I just walked out the gym. I was like, basketball is a soft sport. So I just didn't want to play basketball anymore, because I just thought basketball was a soft sport. People always cry all the time. And after leaving the gym, I'm walking down the stairs, and we had wrestling practice, which Coach Poole was the head coach of. We had wrestling practice in the cafeteria. And I stuck my head in there for a quick minute, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so hot in there. Coach Poole used to always turn on all of the heaters and kind of sweat you out of the mats. And I walked in there, and he was like, "You should come wrestle." And I was like, "I ain't coming to wrestle. I ain't not in here." And I walked away from him, and never realized that, the next year I went to Kathleen Senior High, 10th grade, and I just started wrestling for the first time. And Coach Rittenbaugh was my head coach at the time, and me and him, we achieved some great things my sophomore year. I went to state. I placed 4th in state my sophomore year. And then just so happened, through a great blessing, Coach Poole and Coach Ernest Joe and Mr. Wright, all of the people that I had at Kathleen Junior High School, they then transferred to Kathleen Senior High School. So this relationship became to be awesome, because then Coach Poole came over, and he then became the head wrestling coach for Kathleen High School. And from day one, me and him formed a relationship like no other. I knew that everything that he wanted me to accomplish, I knew was pure and from the heart. And I wanted to tell him that, before I even talk about my wrestling career. Thank you. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for never letting me take those days off. Not that I wanted days off, but there was days I wasn't always feeling so right. But you've always pushed me, and just going through what we went through my junior year. We went 29-2 my junior year. We get in the state finals, and we lose, and we get second in the state finals. And man, I'll never forget the way we looked at each other, and we knew that we were not going to end it like that. And to come back my senior year, knowing that we can become the first ever state champion, that's awesome. For us to come back and actually chase that, and to know that the work that we put in, I tell people, what I did my 11th and 12th grade year, if it could have ever been recorded, I would just love to watch it myself, so I could learn from myself, because of the things I sacrificed and learned from the wrestling mat. Wrestling for me has totally changed my outlook on life. I think what it did for my football career was it taught me the greatest value in wrestling. One of the greatest things I always remember is low man always wins. So wrestling was so much control with the core and so much control with your hips, and that's why I think I love wrestling so much, because it's so much of a one-on-one thing. Like, once you get somebody in that circle, all men know who wrestle. If you're dominant in what you do, that's where you want them at. You tell them, don't keep backing up, come back in this little circle. And it teaches so much quick explosion off that first step and getting your hips up under somebody. So when you translate it to football, football for me is just, hitting people, really just knocking people out, So it's kind of the same concept, and that's why I think it helped my career so much, to where it took me to a whole nother level of confidence and my swiftiness of getting inside and out of blocks, and if I get blocked, I can get off a block. It's the same thing wrestling is, countering back and things like that. So I just think it has so much impact on my career. Again, this moment is truly special. This moment is truly awesome. Wow, I have to say it again, Kathleen High School, thank you. The National Wrestling Hall of Fame, thank you to be receiving this Outstanding American Award. Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Again, I'm truly sorry I could not be there this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and if nothing else in life, leave someone smiling. Leave someone smiling, and that's what I hope my career did. I hope my career left someone smiling because they knew I gave everything I had. Thank you, thank you, thank you.